This is Not a Political Guys podcast. I'm one of your hosts, NFG Ryan. As always, I'm joined by
Vaughn Codrington.
What's going on? I'm glad you dropped the C today.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. You always surprise me. That's why I love you.
Nice.
For any of our new listeners, we are a Web3 podcast. We go all over different chains, all over different topics. We go on tangents a lot too. So, you know, we talk movies, film. What do you call them? Movies or films? Because you're in the industry.
Wow. How deep are we in this? Like 1 minute it's been dropped?
Yeah. I got to get it in there.
Both.
Okay.
I'm not pretentious like that. It's ridiculous.
When
people are like, oh, you know, what's your favorite film? What's your favorite movie? And then individuals might be like, oh, you know, it's this German film from like 1967 or something. And I'm just like, no, mine is, you know, Black Adam.
Yeah. Okay. So is Black Adam's a movie? Is it Black Adam? No,
yeah,
right?
That's not really my favorite movie.
No, I know, but is that a movie? Whereas like the Shawshank Redemption is a film? Like what defines a movie or a film? I know they're both the same.
Yeah.
You know how some pretentious people be like, oh no, that's a film.
You know what?
Is like Ant-Man.
Well, yeah. Quantum Media, which is really funny because I went and saw Ant-Man with a bunch of film people. And I was
movie people?
Bunch of movie people. And I was nice. That kind of worked. And I was like so hyped to see it, right? And I've watched it twice now. Mm-hmm. And the second time around, it was easy and I enjoyed it, you know, and I'm there to see the spectacle of Kang, really. That's what I was there for, to see this incarnation of him after getting the hints from Loki's TV show or whatever.
Right.
So, you know, I didn't really care that much about the rest. Ant-Man's capability, his capability is kind of dimension. You know, other suit with Thor, he'll get a new suit. He'll get Stormbreaker. He has this character development. There's different things. Iron Man has a new nano suit, so completely new weapons and this and that. Spider-Man adds different gimmicks and stuff. Like everyone is adding, every time they come back, they've got new things. Ant-Man's suit changes slightly. His helmet's pretty much the same. Everything's pretty much the same. Like new tools. Like, no, he's just like,
oh, bro, he goes into the freaking quantum realm.
Well, I know. So here's the thing. Like, I didn't really care about Ant-Man or per se or his family or whatnot. I'm there to see the quantum realm and see the manifestation of Kang. Like, which that was exciting to me, as well as Jonathan Majors, who I think is an extremely talented actor. And so I was watching for that. And then the rest, Like the first time I watched it, I was disappointed, man. But I was so excited, so I was battling that. But
I
yeah,
just loved it. The whole...
You like that? Oh yeah, you saw it. Yeah. What did you think? Bro, you just, as you were moving around to put your drink down or whatever it was, what are you drinking at this early in the morning?
I'm just drinking water because
okay. So. It looks like.
You know what happened? I leaned over and my fat belly turned my mic to mute.
That's hilarious.
That's how talented of a body I have.
Pretty.
Some high jump, some long jump, some play sports. I can mute myself with my body.
Your stomach is a giant appendage.
So yeah. So to any of the new listeners, this is exactly what we go on tangents sometimes. So This is what you expect. So welcome to the show.
Before we even get anywhere, what are we talking about today?
I think just
I'm so tired
in this space.
Sorry.
I know it's a year and a half. Well, I guess, a year and a half now we've been doing this and we've never had a time frame where like it's just hard to get to episode with us.
Yeah, I also think it's because of sorry, just cut you off. Like your pass with the what is that called? Jay's pass or something? I don't even know what it's.
Oh, it was a Boxing Day deal. We bought it obviously at Christmas time, but it was like 2 months worth of for $130 a ticket. So for $500, getting 25 games to the Toronto Blue Jays for anyone that doesn't know the Major League Baseball.
Right. Okay.
So so that is officially done. So now I'm free and clear. I'm dazed out. So I'm back. Cool. Let's do this. All right. So, what have you been up to in the last month, Devon?
Uh, Looking at stuff and
What have
thinking,
you been looking at?
let's go here first. Super cute world. I don't even think we were planning on. We have all these notes, and they're actually
We
not
always have
listed.
notes. We are
They're not.
prepared a little bit.
Yeah, they're not listed. I just realized they're not listed in these notes, but that's what I was thinking about because I was thinking, am I going to buy one of these? And which is a big deal considering I haven't thought I wanted to buy anything in quite some time.
Yeah. So for
So
anyone that doesn't know, he's talking about Supercute World. They're an Ethereum project. I'm trying to look it up real quick
yeah,
because
I'm doing the same thing. Give me a sec. All right, while we're both looking it up, Super
yeah,
Worlds, the
they've
first
got
3-in-1 on-chain transformative NFT.
Yep.
Uh, Select the gender of your NFT without impacting rarity. They look if by a world-renowned artist, Choco Toy, who's collabed with Adidas, Super Plastic, Netflix. They look. Damn it! What do they look like? What do they remind me of? One of those
They
animated
look like
shows,
this. Um,
Gumball World. It
they
reminds me
kind
a
of
bit of
look like
that.
those. What the fuck are those Squishmallows? Those new toys that you don't have kids, so you don't know. I'm sure
I'm
about
googling what a
Squishmallows,
Squishmallow is.
but they're like big puffy characters, but they're pillows or toy. I don't know what the hell they are. My daughter has like 100, and my oldest daughter has 100 of them.
I was
Not
going to
even my
say
young one.
which one? Oh, Squishmallow.
Yeah,
Mallow.
yeah, they're like
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Squishmallows. I say mellows, whatever, but
Well,
they're
no, it is
reminiscent
mellow.
to me of that. Yeah,
How do you spell marshmallow?
I don't know. I don't care.
Well, it's there's
Early. I'm not this listen, the script spelling bee just finished yesterday. I'm not part of it. I don't need to spell
okay.
things.
Well, just for y'all that don't know,
13-year-old one.
marshmallows is spelled like marshmallow.
Mall.
Yeah, yeah.
OW or EW?
OW. But the
OW.
A is the
Mellow.
messed up part because you think it's marshmallow, which would be an E, but it's spelled with an A. Marshmallow. I don't know.
Semantics.
Everyone knows
Anyways.
that.
So when I bought mine, I was going the floor one because I had it on secondary, but I actually got on someone had just dropped unrevealed on the floor. So I got lucky. And look at the prices, actually. They've even dropped a bit from last night because I was saying to you to wait for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, sick. That's cool.
But they so the minting process was like it says, you basically just go on their website and you're like, let's reveal. And the unrevealed looked like a suitcase. So I picked I think I picked female for mine or male. I can't remember. But yeah, you can go back and actually change it. If I go male now, I could go back and change it to female. I don't think there's any like non-binary, or I think it's either you pick male or female.
There is male, female, non-binary.
There is non-binary.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so you can pick whatever, and then your rarity, and then it reveals, and you'll see your rarity. So, they are super cute. As far as I know, I haven't done the complete deep dive because I do want to have them come on the podcast. So, open invitation to Supercute.
Yeah.
I don't know about all the rarities and stuff like that, but I don't know. It's what 5,555. It's still too early, and I've lost my train of thought on this, but
that's hilarious.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. I think so. First of all, I think it's
I was gonna,
big. Yeah, there's like decent, like the music. Let's talk about the music. Like,
okay, so yeah, they dropped for YouTube their first ever. Was it? What do they call it? An animated. It's like not a nursery rhyme, but they just.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it, but they
dropped an animated song.
Yeah, the Quay Global, the producer for Lil Baby.
Yeah,
they're like they're making a lot of the songs for this. There's this toy entrepreneur, this toy magnate. Her name is where is she? Natalie.
Natalie.
Yeah, Natalie. Yeah, Reboot.
It's her and her husband, I think, that created Supercute, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, they came out with the first animated music video, and it's called Supercute Hip Hop ABCs. and it was produced by Little Baby's producer Quay Global.
It's
Just wrap that.
the beat is sick though.
It's a catchy
like,
song
real
for
good.
sure.
I mean, I don't know. It sounds it's polished. It's polished. Yeah, I like it. This is a project.
They do merch. They do toys. They do plushies. I think this is definitely a project to look out for, because
it's a brand for real. Did you check that link that I dropped in the chat for this?
I did. It is. So that's the one that you think it looks like.
The Amazing World of Gumball. It's not perfect. I don't know. It reminds me.
Oh, you know what? It's very similar to most animation. It's like big eyes, big expressions, big colors. I mean, there's obviously psychological ways, that catches your eye. Like, it's been scientifically proven, right? What works and what kind of doesn't. So I can see they kind of remind me of, like, they play off the word of, like, to me, Supercute looks like a lot of the stuff plays off of Supreme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the tag, like the way it's like super cute on a skateboard, or they got the little super cute tag on clothing. It's very like Supreme-esque.
But you looked at you looked at all the merch?
No, I haven't.
Bro.
They got a lot, right?
Look at I'm on the website right now. I'll drop you you can always just check it.
Yeah, I'm on the official website now.
Yeah, click the merch button, which is the star or whatever. And look at these super cute adult premium joggers.
Those are nice.
They look nice. Like these black ones, they look amazing. I'm literally thinking to myself, yeah, I'm probably buying.
That's expensive. Like,
for me, they're not messing around.
But for me being a parent,
yeah,
I would love to support. I obviously bought the NFT, so I'm supporting the project. But to buy kids premium joggers in black, 116 Canadian.
Well, no, those are kids. Oh, I'm looking at the adults.
No, I know you are. But what's the adults?
150.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like 116 for track pants. My kids are gonna like jump in the dirt and play in and stuff. It's like,
yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
It's hard to justify when you're spending like $10 at Old Navy on track pants.
Good point.
But it's probably high quality stuff, right? Like it's
better be.
Yeah, so
I could see myself copping a tee.
I would definitely wear the
cloudy days tee, or the happiest GM tee.
Hey, Supercute.
Happiest good morning.
Supercute. Can you have your models maybe smile a little?
Which one are you looking at?
You're supposed to be super cute. You're supposed to be happy and go lucky. The guys are so like
That's true.
The t-shirts.
It's high fashion, darling. High fashion. Yeah.
I guess
this is hype though. Like I love this brand. I don't know. I'm gonna hop in. Not right now though. But
yeah, soon. I would say wait a little bit till the floor price drops maybe a little. I would, to be honest, I would suggest getting an unrevealed, but that's totally up to you, right? Like, what's the floor price on a unrevealed is 0.06 ETH. So it's not cheap. Still, I mean, 115 US, but anyways.
Damn, this website's so nice too. Anyways, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So
that's super cute. Go check them out, everyone.
Right. Okay, let's talk about stuff we actually plan to talk about, because that was not on the agenda at all. Let's talk about okay, you got it like that. Let's talk about meme coins. So
how can we not talk about meme coins?
I know, right?
That's all people are fucking doing. It's kind of annoying.
What is going on with these meme coins? I was on Tap Tools. I almost got a seizure. I hate shit. like looking at it just made me mad.
To be honest, so the way I describe it to people, what like meme coin season is right now, is like the way early 2022, late 2021, when everyone was finding NFT projects.
Yeah.
The grinding and like, let's get the whitelist and get a pre-sale and all this, the grinding for whitelist. I just joined 3 meme coin discords last night, and I was like, I'm not doing it. I can't.
Yeah, no.
The chats are flying. There's so many
like
people.
Back in the day?
Yeah, dude, you can't even read it. Like, I think I just joined Spicy. I don't know, what is it called? Spicy Coin.
Is that Is
That's
that
the one that's by Peppermint.
Peppermint? I was gonna say pumpernickel.
Pumpernickels. No, I just joined the spicy Discord, and at least they have slow mode. Sorry.
Gotcha.
So it's like every 45 seconds. But I went into, what was the one yesterday? The farm Discord. Oh my God. You can't read anything. It's just ridiculous. And then I had to leave. So I guess let's just go through some of the ones. Everyone says snek.
Where are you? Where are you looking? Where are you right now?
Oh, just show notes. I'm just going to
Okay.
name some of the ones that have been popular lately.
Cool.
Like there's snek, bank, DGAF, Cherry was one. I think Cherry kind of gets tied up as a meme coin, but it's actually like a legit coin with plans. It's not necessarily a meme coin.
But if you're like a legit coin with plans, don't you want to get caught up in the hype?
How many projects are we in that have legit coins? Crypto
a lot.
Raggies, Phoenix Arena. I'm blank. I should have made a list of all of them. Pavia, Hosky,
Clay.
Like they all have legit tokens. I just saw Pavia posted a couple days ago saying we haven't forgot about the tokens. The tokens are going to be huge in our ecosystem, but we have to tailor back a little bit on some plans because of the lawyers. But everything we have planned now going forward is okayed by the lawyers.
That's good. Really good.
Yeah, it is. So I
mean,
Pavia,
I believe in them.
Hey, we're listen. That's the one thing that we all kind of got in on the mints.
Yeah,
like I got in. I think I got in all 3 rounds of their minting. So, but the next. So if anyone is actually interested in meme coins on Cardano, the next big ones is Cock. I saw Joke Coin and Spicy. Cock, I don't know anything about.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It's so
anything you say, just keep saying stuff.
Yeah, Cock, Joke, and Spicy. Spicy seems to be a legitimate team.
Why didn't you write those in a different order just to be like, yeah, I think next we got Spicy Cock Joke. Why wouldn't you write it? Sorry. So stupid.
You are right. I should have. I usually do write in the notes something to make you laugh, just to throw you off. I think it's because it's
so early. We're recording like 14 hours earlier than we normally do, 12 hours early. So
yeah, we're usually
recording like at night. I think because of that, Ryan's just not. But whatever. I cut you off for a spicy cock joke. I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, that's all we need.
That's all I need. He's done. All right. Yeah. Well, okay. So yeah, spicy.
What do you think of meme coins? Like
Joke, whatever. I'm no interested in those. All this stuff just seems like it's pumping and dumping with these spicy. I'm gonna stop.
That's what I thought snek was gonna be
I know,
a pump and dump. And I mean now it's starting.
It's like one of the most viable.
Yeah, it is in a dump right now. I could not be bothered with any of these meme coins, but there's so many people. I was talking to someone today, or they were saying in the Discord, in the last 3 weeks, they're up 23K ADA.
What?
Yeah. So there's money to be made for these things.
Here's what I think. There's actual legit money to be made. You are gambling. There's no skill here. This is straight gambling. If you're not in those Discords getting that
pre-sale,
so you can get the pre-sale OG for one that's gonna have, you're just basically hoping that you pick the one that gets the community. Because one thing we should define here for meme coins, just to start with, for someone who's listening to this, there's always a first time listener for every episode.
Yeah,
which sucks because no, it doesn't suck. It's great. It's just that we are all over the place all the time. So this is your first listen. Oh man, it's it's worse but better. All right, let's define it a little bit. Meme coins, meme tokens, they're not like individual NFTs that are all different. They're a token, they're a coin, they're all the same, right?
It's a cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's a cryptocurrency, but
on a chain.
A chain. But there is no utility, none whatsoever intended, none promised. There is nothing to them except the fact that they exist. And the only thing that gives them value, the only thing that gives them that keeps them popular is the community behind them.
Yeah.
And the community behind them is superbly fickle because they're looking to make a quick buck. They're looking to be it's not even long term. They're looking to make this quick buck to hopefully buy at the low, sell at the high. And they're all just in there grinding, following following, chatting to just try to get hints of when that sell-off is going to happen. So much like when you're grinding it out, and when you say grinding it out, it means you're in Discord and you have to meet a certain levels by certain like interactions or whatever metric that they set, usually by interacting with the community, by posting, liking, whatever. So you do
memes,
that.
Twitter.
Yeah, exactly. Dropping GIFs or GIFs. So whatever you do, it's like, okay, you've gotten enough. And then now you can be OG. OG standing for original gangster. But whatever. You can get assigned to OG, which means you're going to be able to purchase this meme token, this meme coin at pre-sale. Because like pre-sale, it's going to be like 0.0000000. It's going to be worth 0.00001 ADA or whatever, which is going to be then worth whatever's how many zeros I said times 2, because ADA is around actually that's half of a dollar right now. So even less of that of a penny. And the minute they pre-sale's over and then the mint for the general public starts, it's usually moved up a bit, just like like you're able to buy shares or whatever before the ICO at the initial coin offering, or for IPO or initial public offering of like a company going public or whatever. So like they're grinding it out, trying to pick the right one. So if they pick snake, which looks like a snake, but it's SNEK.
Yeah, I think it's snek, but it's based on a snake meme.
Yeah, well, just to mess with you. So you get that at pre-sale and you're buying it at whatever. And then the general public can buy it, and hopefully it's up. And then if it's the one that becomes popular, it shoots up maybe 100%, 200%, who knows? And then
it's once it hits the exchanges.
Well, yeah,
once search publicly trading in a sense, that's where the money can be made.
Yeah,
but
if the community goes there.
Yes, but here's the other the warning too, is a lot of you see it on ETH a lot right now on Twitter. But this is how they do the public sales or pre-sales. Here's an address. Send us what you want. You send 1,000 ADA. Like they usually cap it 1,000 ADA, 500, and there's a cap for how many the OGs price wise. Like but you're just sending off ADA to a wallet address.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine they raise, like I think snek made like 7 million or $1 million or something stupid in 30 hours. What's stopping them from not even going on an exchange?
So
that's the risk, right?
That's the next thing I was going to say. Like, you're entirely right, 100%. Like, so the thing is, you do that, everything right. Actually, that was a perfect segue. The next thing I was going to say is that most, not like some, or like, like a bunch of these, like it's like literally 90% of meme coins are a scam.
I feel like it.
Throw your money in there and it's going to be gone. Like legit, because there's nothing to stop people from doing this.
Just running away with your money.
Yeah, because and like no utility promise, no nothing. So yeah, for some reason sneks like shot up, and like you buy, of course you sell high when like they hit the exchanges, and there's a lot of ADA to be made. But if you don't follow, if you're not grinding it out, if you're not in there, if you're not following the socials, you're done. I can't hop into meme coins at all. I can't. It's just not the way that I operate.
You definitely. Even me, I missed a dump yesterday, and I was sitting on my computer talking about it, and I just missed it, and I could have doubled my money, no problem.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But it's like, but it was in 30 minutes. It dumped, and 30 minutes later, it was back to where it was because of a dump. Yeah. There are projects like Don't Give a Fuck or DGAF. They actually minted NFTs, and you had to mint with very little ADA, but a bunch of DGAF, a bunch of their token, and it was like their way of burning the tokens
supply. Okay.
So they are introducing utility and like burning mechanisms and collabs and stuff like that, but still it's to me this is way more of a gamble than NFTs.
Okay,
even NFTs are a gamble in the sense too, right? You never know.
They are. So let me ask you this: with everything we know, and I'm saying I'm not hopping into meme coins. What's the difference between a meme coin and like another coin or another token? Like, so let's say
like what's the difference between snek and Pavia?
Yeah.
Pavia is going to have a utility in their metaverse.
Gotcha.
Like Hosky's a meme coin.
It is, and
he's always said, from what I know, I don't even know him personally or I've never chatted with him, but he said there's never going to be utility. And didn't he like mint out like the most supply of NFT, like 50,000 or supply or something. Like, there's stripper coin. That was the meme coin, but now they're saying because they dropped NFTs, there's going to be some kind of utility. I think they're coming out with a new cast version, like
that's pretty cool.
stripper coin.
It's funny. I was looking at stripper coin yesterday because after we talked about it to see what they're up to, because we saw them at wow. Why do I know what the thing? We went to Vegas. Why do I not know what it's called? See, because I keep on thinking of the new name.
It's NFT LV or whatever.
Yeah. So we saw that CNFT con last year, and I was like, "Oh, cool." And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, they've got to be like pissed.
Yeah.
They've got to be about to do some sort of a pivot or a spin.
Well, I mean,
on that pool to reposition themselves.
That's the thing. It's like Hosky. Like I keep saying, Hosky stripper.
This guy's trying to drop these jokes. This guy's not picking up anything.
Well, the listeners will get it. Right. I'm like, I'm worried about the way I'm sounding. Sorry, folks. I am under the weather a bit.
Ryan has kids, and his kids made him sick, so he can't talk.
I know. I was at home taking care of her, and then of course I get sick. But anyway, so something like another example of with these meme coins is a whale had 5K. He turned 5K ADA into 720 ADA. Sorry, 720,000 ADA with bank. And that's where the dip happened yesterday that admit he sold off everything apparently.
So that liquidation pulled out all of that that value.
Yeah, and tanked it. Absolutely tanked it. And people started buying it up though. Within 30 minutes, it was like bought back up, which is crazy. But
so there's the dump and then the pump started.
Exactly. And now again, I don't sit and look at the charts because I'd go crazy. I'm watching this stuff and I'm still missing out on the meme coins. I don't like that. It's too high risk for me, to be honest. 100%. But it just pisses me off because I know I'm missing out on. I should be grinding and getting OG status, and I could make a bit of money. But my time is too valuable for that.
I agree fully. I don't have the time to do that. But there are some things. There actually are some coins, some tokens that I feel like I should actually buy.
There's like World Token. That's one.
That's exactly what I was going to say. World Mobile Token.
Yeah.
We've talked about World Mobile on this podcast way back. And we talked about it because I was just like, this is going to be awesome. Let's see when I did. World Mobile was episode.
Oh, way back in the day.
Way back. We actually.
But then didn't
Freedom 45ers.
Sean brought it up too, right? A3C stake pool.
Yeah. He might have. Yeah. Yeah, but we talked about it way back. And it's fun. It's unfortunate because I can't tell you exactly what they're doing now, but I do follow them. I check in and they are doing legit what they talked about. They have some really cool videos about, you think of them as like, sort of like Starlink, bringing internet everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're doing. And they're working in sub-Saharan Africa, which is, I should know all geographical areas just because of my major. But either way, we're looking at Southwest Africa.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Midwest, Southwest. Anyways, whatever. World Mobile Token. I gotta look them up. Anything else on? Like probably way more.
AGIX. There's a bunch. I asked Sean to give me a list.
So there's. Recently. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great idea. What's he buying, if you can say?
Yes. I'm just loading up my.
What do you hold the most of?
Oh, not much. Like I would say Pavia. Only because they airdropped it to me because we were holders, right?
Yeah.
Where is that list? Hosky's is number one on his list. There's AGIX, NTX.
And what does he plan to do with that?
Just hold it. Like that's what he's investing in. It's kind of like he's doing his own meme coin things, but they're legit tokens. It's not shit coins. It's tokens with projects that are doing real things. AADA. I don't know what that is. But yeah, there's stuff's happening, man. It's Wild West out there. Be careful out there, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, not for me, but it's all good. Okay, let's talk about, you want to just go down in order or?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, why not? Tell me about this Bitcoin ordinal process. Yeah, and then after that, that way we can talk about the shards after. But what I've meant to look into this, and this is something that just shows how divided my time's been. I have no idea how to mint an ordinal. I know the overall concept of it is like marking or tagging, which is kind of like how Remark Protocol was working, but I actually don't know shit about how Bitcoin ordinals work. And normally I'm the one that's like deep dive and I get super technical, but I haven't done that yet. How did you do your Bitcoin ordinal NFT mints?
Okay, so the first thing I did was I got an Ordinals wallet. Mine's Xverse, which I think is just like an Ordinals wallet. I chose Xverse. It was super easy. You literally just like download the app or the web extension. You go to create new wallet, create a password, and then it gives you your seed phrase. You write down your 12 seed phrase, write them down. Don't store them on a computer. Don't take pictures of them.
Yep.
You write your seed phrase down. And then it has you confirm a couple of the words, and that's it. Boom, you got a wallet.
All
and
right.
then so it's weird. I don't know exactly because I'm still new to it, but basically what I ended up doing was I had a bit of Bitcoin, or no, I had a bit of cash in Newton, which I'm I'm sorry I made fun of you for Newton.
All good.
I'm actually
All
enjoying it. So
isn't it? It's a legit platform. They give a fuck, and I feel like I can't, like, no one throws this word around, but I actually feel like they're one of the safest to me.
Yeah.
In Canada, they're out there doing it for real.
Yeah, for sure. And it's easy to deposit money into it. So
yeah,
that's
and
my
that's
main
that's
thing.
my jump. That's my load area.
Yeah. So you dump your load in there.
Oh my God. Oh, he's awake, everybody.
Yeah,
he's awake. He's awake.
I'm back, baby.
That's
I'm
my
back.
load area. Dump your load in Newton. Yeah, trusty old Newton. Been there since the beginning.
Oh man.
Stupid. Oh my God.
So I converted a bit of money. I had like $30 in there. So I converted it to Bitcoin and sent it. Now, what's confusing with the ordinals and Bitcoin, the Xverse wallet, do I have my phone on me, has 3 different addresses. So I was like, oh shoot, which one do I actually send it to? So I didn't realize. So when I went to mint, so what I ended up minting, my first ordinal was a monochrome.
Yep.
It was, you remember Beyond Rockets, the Cardano project? They did it. So I just happened to be.
They did.
Yeah, they're doing monochromes on. It's their project on Bitcoin. So, I never did send it to you, did I?
Nope.
Okay, let me send it to you on send it to you on WhatsApp and get your reaction. I like it. It's clean and simple.
Cool.
So there it is.
Oh shit.
So.
Cool. Okay, got it. Because
monochrome, black and white.
Yeah, but considering like the data limits and all that stuff, like that's
right. That's the thing with ordinals, right?
Okay,
like you can't have a big elaborate NFT on Bitcoin because it doesn't allow for it. So it's very simple. It's just black and white. I got a girl with what would you call that? A high bun,
dandelion.
A dandelion in her mouth, sunglasses, and a high bun.
Do you see the part where I saw it at first? I was like, oh, okay, I guess. But then when I saw that it was like, I don't even want to say pixelated. It's like, you know what I mean? That's when I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
For sure. So it's very simple, but it was interesting. So I sent Bitcoin to the Xverse wallet, but I had to send it to my Bitcoin wallet address.
Yeah.
And then I noticed, so when you went to mint, I had to put in, I obviously had to send Bitcoin to the address that they were giving me, but I had to put in a receiving address. But in Xverse, there's an Ordinals or a BRC20 token address. So so I had to send the Bitcoin to one address, but also give them my Ordinals wallet to send it to that address, not my Bitcoin wallet.
Gotcha.
Right.
Gotcha.
So there's two. So when you're buying, so when
Makes
you're
sense.
minting, you have to submit your Ordinals wallet address too. And then I want to give a shout out to, so I'd actually gone on Twitter and saw that, was it Diet? He's big in the Cardano space. I think it's Diet Water guy. He's just Diet. He was holding a contest. So I ended up winning. I was one of the 20 to be picked for his contest. So I get a Bitcoin wallet address, like an ADA handle.
That's cool.
So so I was following his little guide, and then I ended up winning. So you know what? It's been a good week for me.
Why is Diet Water an honorable founder of Cardano? What does that mean?
He tweeted something about He tweeted with a heavy heart, I must announce I'm leaving Bitcoin Ordinals to join Cardano as the new Charles Hoskinson. Wish me luck. And
but
then
also, keep going. Yeah, sorry.
And then Hoskinson himself said, "You'll do great."
That's amazing.
Yeah. So Hoskinson replied.
So also, why is it that when I look at Diet Water Guy, there's no tweets?
I just had that same problem and I just reloaded it and it works now. Twitter's being weird. Because I was like, oh, how is there no tweets?
I've never seen that, Elon. What's going on, buddy? Cool. Anyways.
So he's giving he was creating and giving away 20 custom names to all Cardano degens curious about ordinals. So I was one of the winners. So I'll get like NFG Ryan .btc or something. He's gonna pick it out for me, I think. But so shout out to @Diet Water Guy, and he's got that dope mallet order.
Yeah.
I got to get in that project. They're doing a bunch of
still.
They have like an ordinals alpha group in their Discord, but you need to have their shard for that. I noticed you asked about shard. Do we have shards in the notes?
Yeah, just because I was thinking about Bitcoin. I say shards, but like, yeah, Bitcoin.
Oh, the Satoshis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Which
so the
are
sats,
like fragments, and what are they? Do they call them shards?
No, they call them sats. SATS.
Yeah, you're
or
right.
Satoshis.
Yeah, for sat hunters.
Oh, okay, now I get what you're saying. Because I was going to say Mallet Order had released shards where you burn that shard and then you get a Bitcoin ordinal Mallet Order. And they're going for like a pretty high price right now. So that's what I was thought. But now I realize you're talking about the article I shared. Yeah. Where like Bitcoin fragments. So did you end up reading the article?
Yeah. I read into that. Looked at some other crap. Just to, you know what? I was actually, this is going to sound pretentious when I say it. As I was reading it, I wasn't able to fully grasp a certain part of the concept. So, okay. These sat hunters. So essentially overall, they're like, okay, you have your Bitcoin and you can fragment it into different shards. No, but like they fragment it. And some of these fragments are rare. And some of these fragments can be worth more than the actual Bitcoin, depending on their rarity. So you have people that are out there, collectives, groups that are out there searching for rare fragments.
Rare Satoshis.
Yes, rare Satoshis. Because Satoshis is a unit of Bitcoin. Like it's like the furthest.
It's the lowest fractional.
Yeah. Because like Bitcoin, the way that they can get to the full amount of Bitcoin is they can be broken down after the last mint. You can further break down Bitcoins into Satoshis, and that's how it'll switch from being like deflationary, inflationary, that kind of thing, or whatever. When you hit the cap, that's not what we're talking about here. But either way,
I read it and I didn't understand it. I was like, I get like, so how are they finding rare Satoshis?
Okay, I'll talk about that first. So imagine what you're doing is like do this with like rare coins, like actual rare coins in the real world. So imagine you go to the bank and you're like, I need $10,000, but I need that in only toonies. And I mean, maybe that's not the best thing because the toonie.
And you're hoping one rare toonies in that bundle?
Yeah, let's say the toonie was. I wish I had this knowledge. Like, when was the toonie, the first toonie minted?
Oh, 2000, early 2000s.
See, this is what you're so good at, this random shit.
Yeah. I looked it up recently because I work with coins, right?
That's true. Yeah. Actually, no. Earlier, it says the first toonie was introduced in
96.
Holy shit!
So there you go.
February 19th. So let's say you want $10,000, but only in toonies. And in 2000, they made like a special edition that was special.
That one coin, yeah.
So yeah, now the rare ones are in 2000, and the rare ones in 1996. You go to the bank, you take out 10,000, and then you just look through every single one. And then you pull out all the ones that are 1996, because those are technically, you could go to the flea market or wherever you sell toonies.
Right.
And that toonie is now worth $2.
So they're looking at like every Satoshi to see where it originally came from?
Yeah. So, but you go to the bank, you take all that out, and then you look and you'd be like, oh, this toonie is from 1996. I could sell this for $2.10. So then they keep all of those, and the rest of the 9,800 that aren't rare, they just give it back to the bank, and then they just keep on doing that. So what
Oh,
they're
they
doing
keep
is
okay.
they're just combing transactions, looking for bitcoins and sats that they can extract, right, fragment, and then there will be some rare ones. So here's the thing that I actually had issue with. What makes a Satoshi rare?
So I'm reading in this article where it said a member of the rare Satoshi site recently inscribed a collection FHAL onto a Satoshi that was mined by the legendary Hal Finney on block 78 with the purpose of was that I can't even
democratizing.
Yes, like access to such a historical asset for more individuals.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
How would you even know that?
Okay, so that's why, like, okay, how so Hal Finney, computer scientist person, he the real person behind Bitcoin? Like, Hal Finney did a lot of shit, dead now, by the way. But like, apparently, he received his first Bitcoin like from Satoshi himself.
Yeah, the first 10 or something.
That's so that technically makes that Bitcoin super rare. Apparently, like Satoshi made Bitcoin and then disappeared. So Satoshi obviously minted some Bitcoin. So technically, if you have a fragment from one of those initial Bitcoins, those Bitcoins are actually superbly rare. And technically that should be worth more than one Bitcoin. Like the fragment can.
Right. And it's like it's like it's like 0.1 of a penny of a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And it's worth more than an actual Bitcoin.
Because it's minted by Hal or Satoshi.
So, yeah,
or like someone from the CryptoPunks group or whatever they were called. The the initial.
Yeah.
Of that.
It's so
but here's the thing. It's very much the rarity of them are all like based in this kind of nostalgia thing.
Because then you get into dates and get into all this.
Okay, so here's some of that was one of the things that I was not able to understand. But another thing where and this is also where the rarity of this is really, really based in the nostalgia. Like the one they have is a palindrome. So race car is like one of the most famous palindromes, right?
Yeah.
Spelt same forward and backwards. So sometimes they'll look at the number and be like, oh, the number's a palindrome. It's rare.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I guess. Not really, though. It's just, you're just like being like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah.
It's like an NFT. What makes it rare? It's like it's only worth something if someone's willing to pay for it too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Number one is obviously number one.
Yeah. So this is really for collectors.
Yes.
But sad hunters and I guess that's the way it works. But I don't know.
So if you find a rare Satoshi, it could be worth more than a Bitcoin.
Yeah. Which is definitely really cool. Who's the buyer? There's always a buyer somewhere.
Some tech nerd.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, that's that. I think it's actually pretty cool. I do think it's cool, but it's like a new, those beachcombers who get a metal detector and they're up at 6 a.m. beachcombing and they're finding stuff and they're having a great time and you're like,
what? After festivals, you'll see
after
guys.
festivals and you're like, what a bunch of nerds, right?
Yeah.
But then they get something and they pawn the diamonds and after like combing for a month, they're like, I made $5,000 and you're just like, not bad. Because if they find a diamond ring, bro, like, you're good. Right?
I think the same way every time I go to work and it's like, man, there's people selling pictures of their buttholes online. Living a luscious life, and I'm here sitting in traffic. Yeah,
and he used to say like a butthole really close up. You don't know whose butthole that is. A butthole is a butthole, and butthole lovers are just going to love it, right? So
that is
maybe you should just sell.
A butthole knows no gender.
Exactly. So you should just be like your oath. Like,
are you saying I should take up a second job?
Yeah, and you should name yourself cups or something, or close up butts.
Close up butt cubs. Come check out my cub.
Cubs, cub.
Come check out my cub.
Cub. Oh my God, that's so appropriate for you. Yeah, it's
for me. Why me? Cub. Hold on, what are you saying about me?
Because you're a round, happy guy. I was really quick with that. Eh? You're a round, happy guy. Why did I think it was cups as opposed to cup?
I close to like.
There you go. Is it? Never mind. Well, a lot of things.
Got a little peek behind Devon's search history.
Now I want to go search that.
Oh God, I'm
can't do that online.
No, you can't.
Oh, that's hilarious. Post up butts. All right.
That's our next meme coin. Cubs.
Oh my gosh. Cubs.
Close
Well,
up
what did you
butts.
ask for?
Butts, plural.
Oh, butts. Okay. Cubs. So here's what I was thinking about. I actually meant to talk about this. So you go into Chat GPT-3 or Chat GPT-4, and then you go to the wow. I have had no coffee, no nothing.
I
Like
know I haven't even had one either.
I haven't done, you go to Auto GPT, right?
Yeah.
Auto GPT being the agent. You know about like how, do you know about that? Like the agent of Chat GPT? Because
No.
essentially the whole issue is you go into Chat GPT and you tell Chat GPT, oh my gosh, I don't want to say all that thing. You go into Chat, whatever, GPT, and you say, hey, I need to start a company and I need a logo, I need a website, and I need to hire a virtual assistant. Or sorry, I want to start a company. It's like, cool. You need a logo, you need a website, you need to hire a virtual assistant. ChatGPT tells you to do that. And you're like, cool. And then you have to go do those things.
Yes.
Auto GPT is an agent of ChatGPT, where
It
essentially
does those
it
things for you.
carries the things out for you, because at the end you still need a human, right? Like
Yeah.
if you want the best pizza in the world or whatever, you still have to like have ChatGPT tell you the best combination and where to order it, and then you got to go order it yourself. But Auto GPT, it's an extension or whatever. I don't exactly know how it's described yet. I'm still at there's a lot of stuff going on. I can't research it all right now, but it's extension, a connection of ChatGPT, and it's like it's an agent of it, where
Yeah.
it'll create agents that where essentially it'll now connect to an AI service. It'll be like, you want to order that pizza? No problem. And it will order the pizza for you and be like, hello, I'd like to order a pizza. These are the toppings. And when the person's like, okay, what's your address? It tells you the address. Well, it'll say to you, what's your address? And you type in address, and it will say to the person on the phone in the pizza shop what your address is, and your pizza will show up. So you actually don't have to do anything.
Mm.
So that's like the other side of ChatGPT 4. It's like, it's going to tell you all this information, but you still have to do stuff. The
Right.
Auto is the agents that you hire to go do things that replace the actual humans. So the whole thing is, what I'm expecting is that someone's going to go into ChatGPT 4 and be like, make me a Cardano meme coin that's going to, do well. And then how do I do this? And they're like, you need a Twitter. And you'd be like, okay, go make me a Twitter. And you have Auto GPT make you a Twitter. I don't know if it can do that with Discord, but it can do anything. And then it does it for you. And then all of a sudden, if we want Cubs to be made, we don't have to program. We don't have to do anything. Just have Auto Chat GPT do it up, spit out the code, and make our meme coin for us. And we just chill. And then one day we're just like, hey, you ready to dump this thing after we've got enough? We liquidate everything, tank it, and then drives back up. And then we liquidate again. And we just pump and dump all over spicy butts.
Oh my God. That's basically what people are doing on Ethereum. But like,
yeah,
that's
you're
not wrong.
What's the logo guy?
I don't promote this.
You know what? Why not? This is what the this is what the image of I gotta find it first.
This guy Googled it, didn't you?
No, I'm Googling something.
Oh my God.
You talk about something else. I'm gonna show you a picture of what the image of our
Cubs coin it could be.
Of Cubs is gonna look like, yeah.
All right. What do you wanna I'm getting off meme coins. Shout out to Nomies. They're finally 4-5 Jeff and the team over there is finally doing the Gnome evolution or the Nomi evolution. They said it was coming this week, and I guess it's Friday. So I gotta look. Let me go look at my wallet right now. I don't even want to look at your link right now.
Come on, man.
I'm busy. I'm talking about legitimate business.
Do it. Just look at the link, or I'm just.
I will. Let me go see if my Nomies have changed yet.
Come on.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. Oh, so stupid. It's a balloon knot for anyone that doesn't know. It's an actual balloon. That's kind of funny.
Pretty good, right? So that's gotta be the
that's our Cubs.
That's
Cubs coin.
Yeah. That's on the coin. When you look at the token, that's what it is.
This episode's just got off the rails.
It's just a balloon knot.
Oh my God. Where are my Nomies?
All right. Let's get back.
Oh, here they are. They are not evolved yet, but that's coming for anyone that's got a Nomies. We started talking about them in like October 2021 when we first started. Okay, next thing, because I guess we're getting pretty good. So another company, I guess it would be considered a DEX, right? Decentralized exchange has left the Canadian market.
Oh yeah,
Bybit has left.
Mm-hmm.
They're following the suit of, I think OTX was one, and then or OTFX or something. I don't know. And then Binance. They're following the footsteps of Binance of leaving the Canadian market, and it's purely based on the Canadian regulations and not wanting to, I guess, play within that regulation. What do you think? What do you think of that?
It's like, on one hand, I'm happy, because it's like, Canada, we regulate and we care about people or whatever. And on the other hand, I'm just like, what does that actually mean? And here's the thing I did not do. I didn't go into Google the Canadian regulations like I wanted to.
Yes.
Um,
That's okay. I mean, it's tougher. It's tougher up here, and there's not, they're trying to get rid of that gray area in our regulations and make it more clear cut. But
yeah, but like, didn't Binance do this?
Binance, it's stupid because Binance had stopped. What did they stop us from doing?
They stopped us from withdrawing. I don't remember what it was.
It was either withdrawing or inputting money or inserting money. I can't remember what it was, but it was like
it was inputting, and you had to like buy elsewhere and transfer it in.
Yeah, but then
it was.
Yeah, they finally said enough is enough earlier this year, and they're backing out.
So at a very high level, and this is from a quick search, I have no research right now, but we have investor. You know what? I do remember this. Newton was sending me emails about this: investor limits and mandatory registrations. That was.
It was a K. That's what it was about. Yes, it was a KYC, and that's exactly.
But it was investor limits, because I remember in Newton it was just like you weren't able to do major or certain options.
Yes, limit orders and shit like that,
orders, right? For certain amounts. And then it was like, you can't, and we talked about this because we were like, what's going to happen? We can't even make withdrawals over like 5K or something.
Yeah, without triggering.
No, it was 1,000 without triggering.
It was like without trigger. No, it was 5 grand.
5K?
Yeah.
Without triggering basically a data point where they'd be like, okay, this wallet, and for Canada, we wanted a lot of KYC, and for Newton, it's all KYC with your driver's license. And it was like, you can't make a withdrawal or whatever outside of that amount or into that without triggering a data point on you, which then seemingly in the future, they're going to come for you and be like, hey, this wallet address owned by you, because we have KYC, did this transaction. I didn't see you claim anything, but you totally made $15,000 with snek and Cubs. Whereas, let's tax this. And then like in the CRA form, there's like a balloon knot and a snake.
Can you explain this?
And that's a snake. That's a butthole. And that's how I made the money.
Dude, we should totally do Cubs.
Oh man, yeah.
I can have it up and running in like 30 minutes.
Okay, so let's talk to someone about this.
No. I'm not. We might as well just put handcuffs on ourselves now if we're going to do it. We've talked about.
No, man. Like, tell me who to talk to, who you're going to talk to.
And you don't need to talk to anyone. You could do it yourself.
I don't want to run it. I'm not going to run it with auto.
There's nothing to run. You just, hey, pre-sales open. Send us ETH or send us ADA. And then once we collect everything, you just delete everything. And then we run off.
I'm not going to delete it. I'll but yeah, then we got to and we'll talk about this after.
So stupid. But anyway,
so are you okay if I do that from our non-fungible guys account, or does it have to do whatever?
I am not part of this. I'm stating that I declare bankruptcy.
Okay. All right. Either way. So Bybit.
Bybit's leaving Canadian market, and I feel like it's going to happen with a couple more because of the regulations. But I was in Book.io talking with another. It ended up the guy was in Ottawa. I can't remember his name. I think it was JP something.
Morgan. Sorry, I'm joking.
No, but he was discussing how he wants to push. We were discussing about pushing regulation and blockchain technology on Canadian government. They want to regulate us, but why can't we flip the script on them and have them regulate and use blockchain technology for like budgetary finance, like budgets, or like the government so that it's a public ledger that's verified on the blockchain, that every citizen should be allowed to see where the fuck our money's going. Why can't we push back and say, you want to regulate us? Let's regulate your spending and introduce blockchain to budgets and finances and government.
Here's what I say with that. That sounds freaking awesome. It sounds perfect. It sounds like a way to have government accountability in place and intact. Like if someone gets the budget and it's given them on the blockchain and they have to spend, yeah, sure, they're still going to find ways to do things.
Circumvent it, yeah.
But at least we can track things properly. But then you think to yourself, some people will say, we can track things now. Not always. Like you have to do an FOI request, Freedom of Information Privacy Protection Act request, and like it takes like weeks to get the information. This would be like log in and see what
go look at Etherscan.
What ministry or what department has moved shit around.
Go log into GovChain.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly. But here's why shit like that won't happen, because once that'll government accountability and oversight, they're gonna shut that down. I think,
of course, they don't want to be held responsible. It's like you make all these promises.
Yeah,
we're going to do this to highways. We're going to build this. We're going to do this, and then you get into power and nothing changes. And it's like, what didn't Trudeau? Were our books balanced? I'm not a political guy at all, but I hear people complain about how our books were balanced, and then Trudeau's in power, and now we're like $8 billion in debt as a country. Right? Like if you have that kind of stuff, it's like it's maybe a little bit more people can be held accountable. I don't know. I'm just throwing that idea out there that it's like you want to regulate the small folks. Well, why can't we regulate government? I know it's digital money and all that.
No, man. Like,
you know what I mean? I understand.
Principle, it's 100% what you think could work, but
it would never happen. He's sneezing. Don't worry. Bless you. It's funny because you sneeze and disappear out of camera because of the background. I don't think it would ever happen, but you know what? Like maybe we start pushing back and pushing for stuff like that. I know we want to interview what eventually we're going to have her on, but January we met her at CNFT Con. She's a politician in Utah, I believe, and she's pushing for she's pushing for blockchain tech to be.
She is pushing for this, legit.
So I mean, and I'm not saying it needs to be like, you know, like create your own blockchain, whatever. Like I don't know. I just
gotta start small. You gotta start like move to like some small rural town, and then just have city hall motions being like, we're gonna blockchain little.
Start minting SIN numbers or whatever. I don't know if SIN numbers are worldwide, but like. Start minting SIN numbers in a small country, like a small town.
Yeah.
Start small and just see what works.
Become the mayor of a small village somewhere in rural Ontario and tell them that you're going to put like property numbers or something on the blockchain and
property deeds.
Yeah. Deeds. Sorry. Yeah.
Deeds, SIN number. And like you have a wallet address and all your
there's services that are doing that. So I don't know. I'll do that in like 15 years when I want to become the mayor.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
Right, what else we got?
It's funny that I'm the one that's sick, but you're the one that's.
Oh yeah, it's because
it looks like you're dying. Allergies?
Allergies are fucking nuts, man. It's like really bad. My eyes are going crazy. It's awesome.
We don't need to talk about a shout out to. I want to just shout out to Angel Baby Hit Squad. I think I mentioned it on one of the episodes, but I had a new Angel Baby in my wallet. I think I got it for filling out a survey, but either way, thank you guys. Thank you, Fettuccine. Did you want to do Supermassive and based out AF stuff or Nvidia? You want to go to that?
Well, I didn't read that or go into that, but yeah, we can talk about those two things and then we probably like roll out of here.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we've done pretty decent, but
yeah,
let's go.
Go ahead.
What do you want to do? Pick one. I like to go this way, but we can do Supermassive.
No, actually, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Oh, okay. So
seriously, because that is cool.
So Nvidia did a demo at a COMPUTEX event. Apparently, it was the first time in like months the CEO had been doing a speech. I don't know if he was sick or missing or I don't know what happened, but
Allergies.
he was starting up meme coins.
Yeah.
But he showed a demo video of what I say it wrong. I say Nvidia, but it's Nvidia.
Nvidia. Yeah.
He was showing what they were working on, and basically they're starting to use AI, and they're obviously their graphics cards to like the shit looks realistic, like their new versions.
Yeah.
And they're using AI and inputting it and utilizing it with like NPCs. So it says that NVIDIA Avatar Cloud Engine demo was an impressive glimpse of future game worlds and the next generation NPCs who will live there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to read. I didn't read the whole article as per usual, but the demo video was basically him talking about like this AI, this NPC of like a restaurant owner. You walk up to him in game and start talking to him, and the AI is generating all the facial features and even responding to you. Yeah. So basically, I play the game one way, you play the game a different way, or we could play the game the exact same way, but have two different interactions with this character because it's an AI-driven character.
Well, technically, the interaction should always be different every single time in some nuanced way, because so it's on OpenAI's ChatGPT model.
Yeah.
So I mean, which means ChatGPT's generalized AI responses. So like you feed it anything and it'll kick back anything because it fed the internet, which is a huge database for making.
And language models. It gave it language models so it could understand obviously.
Oh right, yeah. So yes, it's so basically now anything that's in the realm of the game lore or whatever that the game could say. And we're not talking like picking from like 12 possible responses. We're talking about if it's in a restaurant, hopefully they're feeding it something like, okay, so this image here for that, it's like, well, it's a digital restaurant or whatever.
The guy's like what did it say here? He was some kind of shop owner.
Yeah, well, yeah, it looks like he's got drinks. He looks like he can make like shawarma in the background. So I feel like you should be like, hey,
ramen noodle, cyberpunk ramen noodle shop.
Okay, yeah. So I feel like you can ask anything about a noodle shop or when he opened or what part of wherever he's from, and they might be like, okay, from this region in the game, been here for this many years. Like you could probably get into conversation that goes deep into anything that the game has ever, kicked out there to be.
Actually, yeah, he was so he would almost create his own backstory.
Exactly. Like so, if the game is like 10 years old and it's had all these different versions, if they fed all that in there, you could be like, hey, were you around? And like you did, like you should be able to have crazy different interactions now. Where normally maybe you're just gonna go to this ramen noodle shop owner, get some sort of a key and go kill someone in the next room. You could pause and have a full on meal for like 40 minutes and talk to this person and be like, so do you have any kids or whatever? I don't know. Like, and you should be able to like get real conversational back and forth that doesn't just run out of stuff to say in 5 minutes.
Which is absolutely massive coming from like a gaming background for myself, where I used to play like Final Fantasy and all these like RPG games where you go up to an NPC and they just say the same thing over and over. It's just like the one sentence that they answer.
Every time you hop in, like there's like 6 blanketed responses you're gonna get.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, so now, traveler, look like you could use a drink.
Exactly. Now it's like, what can I get for you? And you answer, and now it's I love it.
Yeah,
it's I think between this and blockchain tech, gaming is almost gonna be so lifelike. Yeah, down the road in like who knows what they're doing this now. What are they going to do in 5-10 years? And actually, I guess we could tie this into Supermassive and what base heads and base AF is doing.
So that is pretty cool. I did watch that video.
Which one did you watch? Okay, so there was the one where it was like a monthly roundup, and then there was the fashion one. I just blanked
with
on
fabricants.
Yeah, fabricants.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to talk about? Let me just. I'll quickly talk about the monthly update. So I had joined Supermassive. They like community. Basically, they're doing a community call as like a monthly roundup. on the Monaverse, which was a metaverse. I hadn't heard about it, but it's the Monaverse, and they have their Trashland lore and city and all that stuff. And the one that I took a picture of and sent it to you. I'm going to tweet it after this episode's live. That me and Paps ended up meeting up around the Shaft, because all their stuff is like a play on everything, like the Shaft. There's the Boobies, nightclub and stuff like that. But it really is like a monolithic monument of a shaft. It goes well with Cubs.
Yeah, that would be Cubs.
It was amazing to be, so I entered the metaverse and I was just like the whole body. Like it wasn't even like, it was just a gray droid, basically. And I walk up and I realize, oh, I can log into my Ready Player Me avatar account. And within 2 seconds of me like logging in, boom, there was my avatar, like all dressed up in the gear I had it set up for.
Yeah.
And Paps was running around in his Charlie Cohen NFT outfit that he has, like
sweater thing.
Yeah, the like green and black coverall with the toad cool on the back and stuff. Yeah, and there's a couple people in there because I mean, obviously the communities cross over, right? But it was really interesting to see because I'm asking questions in Discord. I'm in Trashland watching a billboard while he's responding to my questions.
It's pretty cool.
It's a really cool way to do a community kind of roundup for the month. And then the next day he did what I sent you, this co-creation, the metaverse and the fabricant stuff.
Yeah. No, it's cool, man. Like this guy is using, think of any live action Disney, whatever animated thing where they're wearing full mocap suits. Think of Avatar, where Avatar's got like 50 cameras looking at their face. And by 50, I mean like 3. But yeah, he's got the full mocap suit with the ping pong balls to register his body movements. He's in an open room and there's cameras registering his movement. And of course, he's got the camera apparatus on his face.
Got the ping pong balls on him.
Yeah,
tracking
his body movements. What was really cool is that he highlighted the finger tracking, because usually when you're doing mocap suits, it's just kind of like, this general whatever. But he was shocked. That was really cool.
Like he literally gave the finger, and his avatar online gave the finger. Yeah. Like it was fucking wild.
So his whole body movement is in the metaverse, all skinned to show his character and stuff. Like, I mean, he picked this like giant cat thing.
That's the base head's character.
Oh yeah, with the
that's hair. The NFT character. Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah. You know what? Okay, listen. You know why I don't have that connect? Because whenever I look at base heads and I look at the logos and I look at all these different things, I forget that that's their project, because there's like a disconnect between all the different things of that being. Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, because there's basic. Yeah, the better.
Yeah, and it just doesn't mentally when I think base head. I know they got the headphones and stuff, but I just didn't put that connection forward. That was him. And when we had Robin on, we didn't even get to talk about that because we were talking about so much stuff.
Yeah. What was wild about it to me was that he's in a room online, like he's doing a YouTube interview with people. He is in a room, but being projected as his NFT avatar online. And then he goes and mints. Like clearly I know he's in a room minting on a computer. YouTube, it shows his avatar at a big terminal with like a bunch of screens. Yeah. And he's minting an NFT live while doing it.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like he had the finger, and beauty of it for me was that it kept cutting in and out. So 1 minute, like the screen would be black and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And he's thinking, oh, look, my arm's twisted because it's not generating it properly, but we couldn't see anything because of the glitch. But, and the fact that like 1 minute you're looking at his avatar and then the screen cuts out and it's him in his full like mask and outfit that he's wearing. It was, to me, it was cool. It was like, you got to see the whole aspect of the work.
So why is this guy the James Cameron of this shit? Why is he doing it that? Like, are we all supposed to wear mocap suits? Like, why did he do this?
He talked about that he's like creating camera gear to be able to do everything he's wanting to do. And the James Cameron thing's perfect. Like that's literally what I feel like he's doing. And everyone needs to be paying attention to base AF and based heads and everything.
So he's creating gear to track us so we can be doing this in our living room.
Yeah, basically. He said though in that interview that one point, he's like, I've been wearing this suit for like a couple hours and I can smell myself.
Yeah.
He's like, but I mean, that's where we're heading. It's
Heck
Ready
yeah.
Player Me
It'll be
or Ready Player One.
Oh, there is something I saw from Sony where you wear like a wristband, like a watch has a little ball on it. You wear an elbow band, and you're not wearing a full suit. You're just wearing bands, and it tracks your body. And like you just put this projector thing on your TV, and that's basically what he said. You know what? Let me find that, bro. This is
Yeah, we'll have to
good
get more
episode.
into it. I mean, we're running out of time a little bit, but I guess everyone needs to go check out everything on what is it, Based AF on YouTube, because they're doing awesome stuff. I hope I win their contest for the 101 he just minted while doing his interview. And did you get a chance to download the JPEG Store app?
I did. It's on my phone right now.
Can you buy on with
I
Android?
haven't connected my wallet or anything like that.
Oh, you
But
suck.
the app is beautiful, and with my folds, it's a great big experience. Like actually awesome.
Yeah, I spot on for JPEG Store's app. The only thing for me being an Apple user, I can't buy or sell or like put stuff up online.
Right.
I can see if something's been bought which is convenient. Other than that, I guess Charlie Cohen hinted collab is coming soon. So
Yeah, I
keep an eye
feel
out
like that's
for
a
that.
thing for sure. I wouldn't be surprised for sure. I mean, we remember when we asked her, I was like, what garments are hard to like render for the different uptakes of different metaverses? And I was like, because like think about building something for Sandbox versus Roblox versus
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you got Blender, you've got like pixelated, you got there's different. And what'd she say?
She was like, actually, like, well, it's pretty cool. You might think, oh, it'd be so hard, but it's actually kind of fun to try to render something that's something you've made to be realistic. And like, look at Trashland, right? And how like realistic and body conforming that's going to be. But then imagine the based heads or whatever, like in Roblox. Like, how do you convert that squirrel thing to like a Roblox look? So she was like, it's kind of fun actually to be able to have that creative limit placed on you. So, but yeah, I think Roblox for sure, she's gonna do that too.
Yeah, man. Everyone else, you got anything else, Devon?
Nah, man. That's
right,
that's that.
Thank you for listening.
Keep an eye out for Cubs, everybody. NFG.
We out.